Hello everyone. I'm glad you're here. Welcome to my channel, to my new subscribers. Seems like I've been getting a lot lately, and I really appreciate that. And I thank you very much. And for all your wonderful comments and all your great thoughts. If I don't elaborate, I'm sorry. I try to get to all of them. But I agree with the people that comment pretty much everything they say. So to all my subs, thank you. It's my birthday today, July 28th, and I'm 62 years old today. I'm getting old, you know what? Old woman. And I'm probably going to go out to dinner with my husband tonight and my family. And that'll be real nice later on. So, but, yes. So, I hope everybody's doing good. I know I have been upset, you guys. I tried to lay down for a little bit today. I thought maybe that would help me. But when I went to bed last night, and when I woke up, and today, that's all that was on my mind. I've been upset about Cathy not turning in that coat of Summer Wells in her swimming suit, in her nightgown. It was unbelievable, you guys. But more than that, Cathy doesn't realize, I don't think she realizes that if those items of clothing have been involved in a crime against Summer Wells, she has participated in covering up a crime, and she's been holding evidence, and she could get in trouble for this. And my biggest question, why of all the clothes and all the dresses and all the outfits that Summer Wells owned, why were not those things put in the box? Why did she specifically pick the outfit that Summer had on, which, by the way, we know it had a stain on it. That coat had a stain on it, which people thought was blood, which could have been. But it was scrubbed out, and it looked like those clothes were bleached or laundered, something, because they were really bright and clean. And either Cathy did that or Candus did that. And Candus saying that, well, the TBI, if they really wanted it, they would have picked it up from the dirt off the ground or whatever before the dogs chewed it up. Give me a break, Candus. Is that how you take care of things? You just threw Summer's swimming suit and her jacket and all her clothes on the ground? Is that what you did when you got home that day? I mean, come on. And why just those items? And why would you take them from Summer's house, her very house, and move those items over to Cathy's house? I know Don was in jail. I know you were upset, afraid to be alone, whatever, blah, blah, blah. I don't know what kind of relationship you got with Cathy. Different people seem to think that you're in some kind of love relationship with Candus, Cathy. So, anyways, I don't know, you guys, why she would have just picked those items. Seems strange to me. And I don't know why she would be having them out in the shed at Cathy's house. And the thing is, why wouldn't you leave them at home with the rest of Summer's stuff? You guys know that she sold those toys right away. It wasn't even long after Summer went missing. I think not even a year. She gave those toys to the church, donated them. And all those clothes of Summer's was gone out of that doorway. You know, when you walked in, the video that Chris McDonough did of the house, all her clothes were hanging up there in that room. And when she did another video, it wasn't long after, and all her Summer's clothes were gone. And everybody wanted to know what happened to them. And so all this time, I have been questioning you guys. I've been wanting to know where that bathing suit is. I have been asking publicly in in different chats and on my own, where is that bathing suit, Candus? And then to see it, it shocked me. It shocked me so bad because that is evidence, and that was the last things that Summer was wearing, and they should have been turned over to the TBI if you were really concerned and worried about finding your daughter, Candus. But you didn't do that. You hid those items, and I believe you hid them on purpose. And I believe that you've been obstructing justice, that you've been interfering in this case, Don and Candus. You've been playing games, you've been doing all kinds of things, and you're gonna get caught. And I'm glad I seen someone, lady said she turned it into TBI and to the FBI and all these people. So they need to go get that coat. They need to go get those items because there's a reason why she wanted to keep just those items. What about the little red dress? What about the pink dress and the little pink hair bow? She had a couple other really pretty things. And it's just strange that that's what she chose. I think they're doing what we thought, which is obstructing, which is lying, because they know what happened to Summer Wells. These are my opinions only. Everyone's innocent until proven guilty. But I'll tell you what, I am mad. I'm angry. I told Cathy how I felt. I left a comment because those items could be evidence of a crime. And so they could get in trouble for withholding those things. And Candus playing the games. Well, if the TBI really wanted them. And Cathy saying that she turned it over to her local police. Oh, but then she lied again because she really didn't. Because Candus came to her house and picked up that stuff. So it's a bunch of bull crap. I'm really ticked off. I know a lot of people are ticked off. So that upsets me very badly. I wanted to get that out of the way before I said anything else. I mean, it's unbelievable the amount of lies, the amount of games, everything that goes on, and the disinformation, and the channels that want to put out stuff that's false or try to lead everybody on a wild goose chase with all these other suspects. When I truly believe, I don't care, it is the parents are involved in the disappearance of their daughter. They have lied so much in their... If you were an innocent parent and you really wanted your child back, you would have been cooperating with the police, and you're not. And you're afraid to have anybody search your property. And Don puts up cameras after you're gone and after Summer's gone, and then he puts up a fence and does all this crap, fixes up Summer's room for the Dr. Phil show just for the appearance. I mean, somebody did a video, I don't know who it was the other day, but, they slowed it down and they showed Don Wells answering the behavioral panel. And they asked him if he had anything to do. He's shaking his head yes when they asked him if he had anything to do with his daughter's disappearance. He's shaking his head yes, yes, yes. And when he's telling the truth, he shakes his head no for other stuff, but it was really, really strange, you guys. So, to me, I felt like they were guilty from day one. I didn't believe their story. I didn't buy the flower planting. I don't even believe that Summer ever came home. I believe that Don came home. If Candus came home, Don was there earlier, left work for a while, and came home and did something with Summer. I believe they both know. But Don sure wants to be the one out in the public eye. He wants to be the one to blame everybody and say all this crap. But like I've said in my community post, if they really believed that anyone was guilty in this, of taking Summer, they would have been actively pursuing that suspect with the police. They would have been on the police to make sure that those people were completely investigated. They don't do anything like that. They don't care about flyers and blah, blah, blah. And I'm sorry, you guys, I don't care about flyers with the Summer Wells case because I don't believe she's missing. She's missing only from the parents' house. They know where she is. She's gone, yes, but they know where she is. She's not out there somewhere. Somebody doesn't have her. She wasn't abducted. The police say there's no sign of abduction, and they said it numerous times. And everyone is still a suspect, and no one's been cleared. Don and Candus have a very bad past, and I believe that I believe that CPS was coming to take Summer away. This has been my theory and my thoughts all along, that CPS was coming to take Summer, and they did not want the CPS to find evidence or see something going on with her. And it is very possible, you guys, that she was being trafficked out of that house. That could have been happening. I don't know. I can't say that for a fact, but it sure seems like a lot of suspicion goes around that theory, because he, according to his sisters, he tried to sell one of his other children, Don Wells did, his baby, for drugs. And according to his sisters, he was a very bad addict, and with needles. And he has a lot of needle mark scars on him. And they could have been both be doing meth down there with Fred Hill. I believe Don snitched Fred Hill out. I really do. But, he sure did talk a lot about it on different channels, and was exposing all these people and calling them drug addicts and chop houses and everything else. So, I wouldn't doubt it if the cops weren't listening and these people got busted because of Don. And it could be that I heard that Laura got out of jail, Fred Hill's wife, but she could be snitching too. Maybe that's why she got out. If she agreed to testify or do something or say something, who knows? But I'm not going to stay on here long tonight. I just wanted to come and chat for a few minutes. I wanted to talk about that. I also wanted to say that Michael Vaughn, they're sending this case to the prosecutors. They really haven't even said who is the responsible party for Michael Vaughn's disappearance. And they haven't found his body. And, they say that they believe that he's deceased. But, how do they know that, really? How do they know that Michael Vaughn's deceased? But, he went missing 2 years ago, too. In July, this month. This is the anniversary of his disappearance this month. So keep saying prayers that Michael Vaughn will be found. Yeah, Miss Daisy really ticked me off. She sat there and, I got to see the bathing suit. Oh, you guys, I got to see the coat, blah, blah, blah. And saying that Candus was crying and upset. Well, I didn't see that at all. And she did look over at Don a couple times. You know it. And you could see her do that when she was showing stuff like maybe he was telling her what to do or say or whatever. Who knows? Them two are weird. But my point is that Candus acted like she was at a baby shower or something, opening gifts. You know, she didn't seem depressed. She didn't seem sad. And I'll tell you what, you guys, I would be torn apart. You wouldn't be able to get me to do that without bawling my eyes out. I'd be beside myself. I don't know how she can take it because I'm beside myself, wondering where her child is and worried about her. And I can't sleep sometimes because I'm praying and asking God, where is this baby? Where is Summer Wells? Give somebody a clue, a sign. And still no answers. And I'm getting angry. And I hope people write to the governor. I was trying to figure out a way. Maybe I could email him or write a letter to him. But something needs to be done. It's been 2 years in the Summer Wells case. These parents aren't really being interrogated. They've gotten away with so much stuff, and I really don't understand it, and I'm getting upset. And I feel like the cops and everybody so far has failed Summer Wells because all that stuff should have been taken in as evidence. The vehicles processed, that should have been really thoroughly, I don't know, I just feel like they failed in some ways, in many ways. But that's just my opinion, you guys. It's very upsetting. It is strange. Somebody said that, that it's strange that I said that I had a dream that I seen searchers in the Holston River and they found Summer's coat. But the feeling in the dream was they found Summer's body. And the searchers were there. This searcher, it looked like a fireman, rescue person. He had on a yellow outfit. He was standing under the bridge, Holston River Bridge. And he found Summer's coat. And it was not far from shore. And it was weird. It was a very strange dream. And another girl had a dream that they found Summer or something in the water. Somebody left a comment. So it is just really strange to me. Maybe it meant something else. My dream, the water, finding the coat there, the searchers. Who knows? We won't know until this all comes to a close and we find out what happened to her. And I hope we don't have to wait forever to find her. I really don't want to see this as a cold case. And I really want justice to be done for Summer Wells. It's just so frustrating. I know so many of you are frustrated too. I know so many of my subs feel the same way that I do. That they're heartbroken, that they're upset, that they seen those clothes and wondered what the heck. We've been wondering where they were. We thought they were with Summer Wells. We didn't know or that they would have been turned in. Common sense would tell you that they should have been turned into TBI, but they wasn't. So ignorant, so terrible. I don't care. There's no excuse, Cathy, for what Cathy did. No excuse at all. And I could not believe when I heard on When Evil Entered on her channel, she put out the video where Candus and Cathy were drunk. And Cathy acts like she's this Miss Innocent, wonderful Christian. But yeah, here she is talking all filthy and using profanity and yelling at Ernie. And she acts like maybe she was jealous of Ernie. Who knows? Maybe she wanted Candus just for herself. It was strange. But she's really a hypocrite. And she's two-faced. And it just drives me crazy. Okay? I don't know if that's her granddaughter or her daughter, but I really did want to send money because I thought that little girl was doing a good thing. But at the same time, I feel like it's so weird because I don't feel like Summer's really missing you guys. She's disappeared from the house and from this family and from us, but people know where she's at, and that's different. That's a lot different. And I don't believe, I hate to say it, but I don't believe she's alive anymore. And I believe Don has said what happened to her, and that somebody had her and was doing stuff with her, and I believe he knows that, and he believes that. So, it's very sad to think, and I don't even want to know when we find out what happened to Summer, because I know it's just going to tear me up. I've been so invested in this case. You know, nobody has any idea sometimes how much research and videos that I need to go through just to find something to talk to you guys, to share with you, because there's so much out there. And I'm just trying to put the pieces of the puzzle together like everyone else. And I have questions. And I don't care if my channel grows to be a big channel. I'm not monetized, so I don't really care if people like or dislike. And I'm probably not going to be popular maybe after this, because I got to show you guys something. And I'm not trying to say it to be mean, okay? I want everybody to understand and listen to this video. I mean, listen to me before you make a judgment. I feel like that it's a really sad thing that some creators are really into drugs. I watched Carl from Enchanted Life Path, and he was talking about Cam so many days ago. But the thing is, I was paying more attention to the fact that something's wrong with Cam, and something's wrong going on with him. He's planning on going homeless. They got evicted from their house, him and his wife, girlfriend, whatever she is, Allie, and their kids, and they're gonna go live in a vehicle, they said, and they're just gonna live up, whatever. Well, I don't know how they're gonna make it with no jobs. And you can't just park anywhere and camp out. So you'd have to go to campgrounds. I don't know what kind of income they're going to have, but what I really worry about is their children. And it seems like they're going down on a downward spiral. I mean, there's no excuse, you guys. I'm sorry. I see Cam and Allie on lives all the time at night for a long time. And don't tell me that you can't get a job. Let me say this. I raised 4 children as a single mother, and I never missed my rent payment, because you know why? Having a roof over my head and my children's head was the biggest, most important thing to me, and having food for my children. I didn't care what else went on, or if I struggled to pay anything else, but I had to pay for my rent and my food, because I did not want to lose my place that I lived with my children. And sometimes I had to work 2, 3 jobs, and that is no lie. I cleaned houses. I took care of old people. I worked so many jobs because I had to make ends meet, and half of my money, most of it, went to the babysitter because I had all these kids. But I still had to do it, you guys. I had to do what I had to do. And there's no excuse for Allie being a nurse, and Cam, I don't know what his skills are, but he needs to get a life, and they need to get jobs, and they need to take care of their children and their family. But I just, it wasn't that long ago that somebody was upset at Cam because he was stoned online. And I don't care what anybody says, he really was. and you could see his eyes were messing up. And somebody, excuse me, somebody emailed Allie during the live. Hold on. Somebody emailed Allie and was saying, why is Cam stoned on a live? And then he made an excuse that he was just tired. But Carl caught this on one of the recent lives. And don't hate me if you love Cam, but I feel like he's lied. There is a video out where he lied in different times. There's videos out of him where people have been concerned about his drug use. But I want to show you something here with his eye. I want you to watch this. He's praying, and I put this on slow, but I want you to pay attention. Look at this eye here. Watch. Look at that eye. Evil like a flash in a lion's last page. He is absolutely chewing through hoops to get a flash in a lion's last page. Years and years. Bullets ago. 34 years ago. What's wrong with you? Live in peace. I see. All I can see is the white of this eye. Is eyeball like obviously. Account for the Lord that only you can. Lord, we know that all things are possible. There's a label right in the corner here. This is madness come. Madness. You God who strengthens us. And no weapon formed what's going on here? Against us shall prosper, Lord. Please will the eviction letter against you. Okay. I don't know what you think about that. If that don't creep you out, I don't know what does. It's really strange, and I don't understand. I think he's got some serious problems, and then he needs to get help for them, you guys. I don't know what they're doing or what he's doing, but a lot of people are addicted to drugs today. They're on all kinds of stuff, and I just found this very scary and strange, and he needs to go get checked out because he's got something going on that is not good at all. But anyways, you guys, keep your eyes open. It seems like something needs to come about with this case, with these clothes with Summer Wells. Something has to come about with this, don't you think? Leave a comment in my comment section. Let me know what you guys think about Cam's eye here, and if you think that they're gonna that maybe the police will take this seriously and go get them clothes and question Candus about him more. I hope so. But anyways, you guys, I hope everybody has a good weekend. I hope I have a great birthday today. I do feel old. But anyways, keep praying, pray for Summer Wells and Michael Vaughn. That closure will be brought in that case too. So, Anyways, I love all you guys, and thanks for being here. Have a good night. Bye.